everybody, good evening and welcome to the Daily Dose. Our son Yoren is in 4th grade and he really loves the show America's Funniest Home Videos. Now, I know it's not called that anymore. They abbreviated it to AFV, but back in the 90s, this was one of my favorite shows too when I was a kid. And you could be guaranteed that you would watch these silly things, these crazy things that people captured back in the day on their camcorders. They would record these funny things happening in their homes. They would send their VHS off and it would be shown on television for everyone to see and laugh at. Well, now in this era of digital phones, you can pretty much capture a home video on a second's notice. And this weekend we were watching a rerun of AFV, and there was a scene of a little girl, and she was literally covered in chocolate and ice cream. She was probably about 3 years old, and she had this chocolate all over her. So her mom, like we do moms, right, pulled out her cell phone and was videoing her conversation with this little girl. So she said to her, "Did you eat ice cream?" And the little girl said, no, I didn't eat any ice cream. And then the mom pans her phone over to the table where there are 2 ice cream treats laying on the table. One of them has the top completely taken off of it, so you can tell it has been eaten. So she asked this little girl again, "Well, who ate those things over there? Do you know that you have food on your face?" And this little girl is adamant. She's just denying that there is anything going on here. She's just kind of caught in the act of denying that she ate all of this ice cream. She literally dove face first into a mess, but didn't want to own up to it. This week on the Daily Dose, we are talking about messes, addressing the mess. What would it mean for us to address the mess in our own lives? And if we want to be followers of Jesus, what does that mean? What does that say to us in our messes? You see, I think it's commonly believed that the Christian life is all about avoiding messes. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. You should stay out of trouble. If you're a good enough Christian, you'll stay in a certain lane, do certain things. You'll avoid messes. You'll avoid messy people. And you'll become some kind of right Christian, the right in quotation marks type of Christian. And I'll own it. I'm an avoider by nature. Often in my life, I've done anything I can to avoid messes because it seems easier, right? Give me a group of like-minded people with similar interests, people who look like me, and it's pretty simple to live life with them. Just put blinders on to the rest of life that I perceive to be messy. Our family has been streaming the show on Disney Plus that's on right now, Mighty Ducks Game Changers. And it's about a group of ragtag kids who form this hockey team. And there's a classic high school lunchroom scene in one of those episodes where these 2 girls who are both on the same hockey team are denying that they know one another. They are sitting at different lunch tables and they do not want to cross friend groups. So they kind of admit that they just know each other on the side, right? We can remember those days in high school where that maybe happened to us. So when we think about our lives of faith, what if following Jesus isn't about avoiding something at all? What if it isn't about avoiding certain people, about staying out of specific trouble because it seems like it's a Christian thing to do? Because if we're honest, we remember that we're human, and whether we like it or not, we have all got those messes in our lives. We are that 3-year-old girl with chocolate all over our face on live television. Listen with me for a minute to the words of Paul written in the book of Philippians. "And this is my prayer, that your love may abound more and more in knowledge and depth of insight, so that you may be able to discern what is best and may be pure and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ to the glory and praise of God." To me, that says that Paul is praying that our love abounds more and more in knowledge and in depth over time as we meet new and different kinds of people, as we learn more about ourselves, so that we can wrestle with, discern from, learn from our own messes, our own mistakes, so that we can love one another more boldly, messes and all. Paul doesn't pray that we avoid X, Y, and Z so that we become a certain type of person. What if following Jesus wasn't about avoiding people that we think are messy? What if following Jesus means we address that mess of other people, of ourselves? What if we dive right in? Thanks so much for watching the Daily Dose this week. Hey, we at Calvary are getting ready to reopen, and we would love, if you live in the Alexandria area, for you to put May 30th on your radar. Join us for in-person worship, either a traditional service here in the sanctuary at Calvary or Calvary at the Lake, a 10 o'clock service out at Luther Crest Bible Camp. Thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose.
I lay me down, I'm not my own. I belong to you alone. Lay me down, lay me down. 1, 2, 3, 4. With this heart, open wide from the depths, from the heights, I will bring a sacrifice. With these hands open wide, hear my song, hear my cry. I will bring a sacrifice. I will bring a sacrifice. Hey! I lay me down, I'm not my own. I belong to you alone. Lay me down, lay me down. Whoa, hand on my heart, this much is true. There's no life apart from you. Lay me down, lay me down. Yeah. Letting go of my pride, giving up all my rights. Take this life and let it shine, shine, shine.